What's up, YouTubers? This is your boy Big Metroid Fan 12 coming to you with another video game review. And in this review, I'm going to talk about the game The Thing, which was released on the Xbox, PlayStation 2, and PC by Konami and Black Label Games. And this game is essentially a sequel to the horror movie classic John Carpenter's The Thing. And the plot of the game is that two military rescue teams, Bravo and Alpha teams, go to Antarctica to investigate what happened at Outpost 31 because the government pretty much lost contact with them. Now, the Alpha team is led by Captain Pierce, and the Bravo team is led by Captain J.F. Blake. And essentially, you play as Captain Blake in the game and everything. And one thing that you would notice in the game is that there's a lot of, I wouldn't say a lot of references, but there are references to John Carpenter's The Thing within the game, like the tape recorder that McCready used in the movie, along with other stuff like the spaceship that the Black Thing put together, the crash spaceship that the Norwegians found and uncovered and stuff like that and everything. So, and in the game, the rescue team pretty much finds out from the tape recording that McCready made that the thing was among the research team at Outpost 31. It has the ability to imitate other life forms. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's humans, dogs, or any other like alien life forms, stuff like that, and everything. Now, when you start the game, you will have a squad with you, and this squad will essentially consist of an engineer, a medic, and a soldier, and they all have their different roles. You know what I'm saying? Like um, the engineer will fix certain like circuit boxes and stuff. The medic will heal wounded team members and stuff, and the soldier does what he does and shoot at the enemies and stuff like that. And you definitely going to need them throughout the course of the game and everything. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna get tougher if you're by yourself most of the time. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, the um the squad members have like a trust icon and fear icon, which are like meters and stuff like that. And with the like the trust meter, there's like 8 things that you have to look out for, like high to low, low to zero, zero to enemy one, uh, enemy level one to enemy level two, enemy level two to enemy level three, zero to low, low to high, and complete trust. And with the fear icon, it's pretty much there's like crack up one, crack up two, and crack up three. And if the trust icon or the fear icon is pretty low, it's gonna be pretty hard for the squad members to like trust you. You know what I'm saying? Due to the fact that the thing is able to perfectly imitate like anything, including people and stuff like that, it's gonna be hard for them to really do their job and stuff like that. Now, as far as weapons and items are concerned, you can get stuff like a blowtorch, flamethrower, guns like a pistol, shotgun, assault rifles, stun guns, grenades, stuff like that. And plus, you get a blood test kit called a blood test hypo and health kits and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, it is worth noting that you really do need to preserve like all the items and weapons and ammo that you pick up along the way, because they're gonna be like long stretches of the game where you're pretty much not gonna find anything in terms of like med kits, ammo, guns, and stuff like that. So you need to really preserve your ammo, stuff like that. Pretty like similar to the first Resident Evil game and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, with the there's a lot of, like I said, there's a lot of callback to the to John Carpenter, the theme. Like the first like few places you go to will be like Outpost 31, where you find like the tape recorder. You also find a child's dead body and stuff like that and everything. And you find the spaceship that the Black thing made and stuff like that. Then you go to other parts of Antarctica, like the new Norwegian base. You go to some research stations and stuff like that, like a hangar, transit, strata, furnace, and different stuff like that. So the first part of it is where the callback is more noticeable, and the latter half of the game is like not as noticeable. The only thing you will see from John Carpenter the thing is if this the one spaceship that crashed that the Norwegians uncovered and stuff. And pretty much one item you're definitely going to need is that blood test hypo, because you're going to use it to confirm whether or not somebody is a human or a thing and all that. But the one thing that I did like notice when a squad member would take that blood test, every time they use it, they turn into a thing. Pretty much practically every time, you know what I'm saying? So I wish what they would have did is like make it more of a guess to know who's really human or who's really a thing through that blood test, much like what happened to the in John Carpenter's the thing, you know. And now as far as fighting the different things within the game, you essentially use like a shotgun, pistol, SMG for the smaller things, and you would use like a flamethrower or blowtorch for the bigger things that you encounter, especially the bosses. You know what I'm saying? I think with the minor exception of that last boss, you're definitely going to need. I think it's like a torrent from a helicopter that's being used at the end and all that. And one thing that's in the game that was borrowed from the movie, of course, is pretty much the fear and paranoia and everything. You know what I'm saying? Um, and that is the one thing you have to keep track of when it comes to the squad members and everything. Yeah, like I say, if the fear icon and the trust icon is like pretty low, it's gonna it's gonna make it really tougher to really like complete the game and do other stuff that need to be done as far as the other squad members are concerned. You know what I'm saying? And plus, pretty much it's also so important because you need the squad members to trust you to get the job done and everything. Another thing that's in the game that was also borrowed from John Carpenter, the thing, is essentially the environmental dangers. You know what I'm saying? Mainly the cold and the snow and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like you can't stay outside for long within the game. You know what I'm saying? Because if you stay outside for any length of time, you're gonna die within, I would say, within a matter of minutes. You know what I'm saying? So it's important to really get inside somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're at Outpost 31 or the Norwegian base. You know what I'm saying? It's like staying inside for the most part is very important and everything. You know what I'm saying? Now, the graphics and design for the theme video game is good with some nice, decent color palette. But in my opinion, the graphics and design of the game honestly shows its age. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't. It wasn't one of the best age games that I've seen on the Xbox or PlayStation 2 and everything. Now, the controls and gameplay are good. You know what I'm saying? To me, they pretty much do that job. You know what I'm saying? As far as using weapons, fixing circuit boxes, finding health, using corrosion tactics against the squad members that are don't trust you or whatever. It does its job in all that, especially like fighting the different things that you encounter. You know what I'm saying? And to me, the soundtrack is good and it fits the tone of the game, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But even though it's not as good as the soundtrack from John Carpenter's The Thing and everything, and there's a lot of callbacks to the thing, John Carpenter's thing, like I mentioned earlier. You know what I'm saying? The spaceship that the Blair thing built, the pretty much the other spaceship that was crashed in a Norwegian base and stuff like that, which is pretty early in. I would say will be like the first 30 minutes or so of the game. So a lot of the callback is like really early within the game and stuff. But the one thing that really puzzled me about the video game is the fact that McCready survived the events of the movie. The reason I bring this up is because it has to do with the end of John Carpenter's thing, where Mac pretty much killed the Blair creature with the stick of dynamite when he threw it at him. You know what I'm saying? So when Mac saw Childs and asked him where he was and stuff, both of them acknowledged they weren't going to survive at all, especially with the fact that the fire wasn't going to last long anyway. Plus the fact that the the temperature was going to reach 100 below zero when the fire dies down, and it was going to do it pretty quickly within, say, a matter of 3 hours or something. You know what I'm saying? So to me, when I take into consideration those aspects of how John Carpenter's The Thing ended, there was no way that McCready should have survived at all, let alone find a working helicopter at that. You know what I'm saying? Especially since how long it took for the rescue team to get to Antarctica to begin with. Not only that, the length of time it took Captain Blake to get to the final boss. You know what I'm saying? So this is why this is a major like issue for me. You know what I'm saying in terms of continuity. You know what I'm saying? But despite that one continuity problem with the theme video game, the theme video game is actually a pretty decent game in my opinion. Not the best game that I play in terms of movie-based games, but it does its job, you know what I'm saying, telling the story, in my opinion. As far as the score, I definitely give it an 8 out of 10 and everything. With that being said, you can sound off in the comment section about the theme video game, you know what I'm saying, whether you played it on PlayStation 2, Xbox, or PC. You can even talk about the Theme comic book series if you want, or John Carpenter The Theme, you know what I'm saying, if you want. Now, with that being said, if you like this video, don't hesitate to click the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification button. This is your boy Big Metroids Fan 12 signing off.